Right, here's our next 3D printing project. I do a lot of public outreach with my astronomy club, as I mentioned on some other videos. So since SpaceX has been launching their big giant rocket, I think it's important to show the public how it works. So I thought about designing it myself, but then I ran across these guys, and for 72 British pound, it was a little less than $100. I can buy this guy's design and just print it myself. I'm not trying to sell it, so since this is his proprietary information, but he's selling it to the public for personal use. So it includes everything I need to do to show off how it works. It's got the tower, which is important because the way the SpaceX booster and Starship land is they actually don't have landing legs. They get caught by the tower, so that's important to show that. Also, it's used to stack the rocket onto the orbital launch stand. So it's got the tower, the Starship, which is the second stage, the upper stage, and it's got the super heavy booster, which is the first stage. It's got the orbital launch tower, and then it's got a base so you can display it. And the tower arms are mechanized. You can turn a little wheel down here with a cord going up to move these tower arms up and down to show how that works. So that's important. So let's look at the different parts. So it's got the tower. That shows the Starship on the ground. It can be picked up by the arms and put on top. It's got that's how it's pretty much ready to launch. And here's some of the details. There's the orbital launch tower with a quick disconnect thing on it. And there's the tower. There's the deluge system that's added last year. And then if we look at the, let's see, do they have the Starship sitting here? Not really. Anyway, let's go through the different parts of it. So we'll go to he's called it the spaceship, maybe because Starship is a proprietary model. So here's the Starship itself, and one side has got the stainless steel, and then the other side has got the black heat shield. So he's modeled all that, and they have videos on here. I'll put a link to this website. They have videos in here about how to assemble it and everything. And then we'll go back to the other one, and then the booster. I'm just going to go to a new tab to speed things up here. So the booster is the first stage. It's got a little display stand, and it has these grid fins which rotate. That shows how it was able to land successfully. So here's the different parts here that you have to print out. And then it has the engines, two sets of engines. Now, he assembles all his things using magnets, which is great because you can take it apart, but this is too much granular. I don't want to assemble this much stuff every time, so I'm going to be gluing some of it together and only using magnets for the main section. So like the booster will be one piece, the Starship will be one piece, and they'll connect together with magnets. And the tower, this is about 24 inches tall. This is a 1/200 scale. And let's see. Let's go to the tower. Here's the tower. That's the important thing. So the tower is says how big it is down in the specs, I think. Yeah. So 730 millimeters. That's about a little over 24 inches tall, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, so 730 millimeters is 28 and 3/4 inches tall. So it's practical to transport, but it's too big for the box that I use. So I'm going to be printing this in two parts. I'm going to glue the bottom part together and then have the top part as a separate piece that can connect with magnets. Because then I'll be able to transport in the box that I use. So it's an impressive model. They also have a 196 version, which is, I guess, over twice as big. So it must be almost 5 feet tall. So that's too big for my purposes. So he only came out with this in May of this year, 2024. And so I'm excited to get going. Some people have printed it already, so I know it's printable. He seems to have his stuff together here. So there's two different versions. You could buy the 3D printed model, which is going to be 800 pounds. But I'm going to print it myself, so I'm going to pick the STL model. So that includes all these things. And you add it to the basket, and then it wants you to create an account, and then you can download it. So I'm going to download those, and we'll start printing. All right, another fun thing to get for your Starship and booster is this smoke plume. So this is like the exhaust coming out of the end of the rocket. So that's kind of fun for display and maybe even demonstration purposes. After you show the rocket launching off the orbital launch pad, you could click this onto the bottom of it and show that it's rocketing into space. I'm gonna try that with my outreach events and see how people like it. I'm sure they're gonna like it. So anyway, these are free, so that's nice. So I'm going to add this to our basket, and then we're going to go back. Oh, there it comes. Okay. There's also one for the booster, so it's a little bit bigger, and it shows the. It looks like you have to remove the center section. The center. Yeah, that shows the top of it. Anyway, you have to remove the center engines, and then this looks like this will go on. Anyway, so we're going to get this too. It's free, so why not? And we'll put this out as part of the other things we're printing. I'm going to put this in the same color as the Raptor engine, so you'll see that later. All right. So that's free, so you may as well grab it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is Beta Cygni signing out, and keep looking up.